to work. Hey, everybody. Thank you for being in here. I see y'all waiting. Hey, happy Friday. I am so forgetful. I want to shake y'all around. I got to put the mic in. Oops. I know how long it takes for people to get notified and see. Oh, 2 people are gone. Hey, everybody. I saw 5, and now I see 3. Y'all here? We're going to do Pixie Beauty today. I was thinking about this advent calendar, and it's like a 12-day advent calendar. So if you were going to get one, you need to get it today. Hey, everybody. Oop. Need to get it today if you're going to get one. Good afternoon. Oh, no. I didn't turn on the mic. Thank you. The volume right. I don't mean to start every live fumbling with the mic. I completely forgot to put it in, but I did charge my phone today. Thank you. I love this hair. I just changed it. I love to be blonde. Certain blondes. Let me see. See if everything is okay. Hey. PP and Peter Blitz. Hey, hello, everybody. We're really going to unbox today and just try to field some questions. I am tired. I'm not going to lie. I get so worn out. And that's the part of like disability people don't get. I don't like it. I would like to think I can just do anything, but I'm still getting there. And I work all the time. I create content, but creating content is different than, hey girl, creating content is different than the, like the emotional aspect of being live, you know? Thank you. I think it's a good place. And I'm so grateful to have all these moderators because it wears on you after a while just repeating it, but it's so worth it. I just saw a little video today where this little boy on IG was talking about Romans 8:28 and about, how you have to remember that God uses the bad to create good. And that's what's happened in my life for sure. So hopefully we can get some people in here. Thank you for the gift. I'm going to slow down the chat even though it hasn't started. Because when people start seeing, they'll start spamming. So I'm going to slow it down to like a comment every 10 seconds. So for all of you watching, just know. Maybe I'll do. Let me try 5 because there's not many. Oh, there's people in. Welcome in, everybody. Let's do a comment every 10 seconds because of all the people that come in and just say ugly things to try to spam it and make things hard for us. So a message every 10 seconds. This hair is pretty, right? I feel very like, wow. This one is synthetic. It's like like a $40 wig. Yeah, no spamming or botting. So I slowed it down to 10 seconds, Red. And Mitzi, y'all let me know if it needs more. The other day I slowed it down 60 seconds. That's too much. I'm trying to learn, like, what works. This hair is so nice. I want this in human. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to unbox my Pixie Beauty Advent Calendar. I was going to try to do one a day, but then I thought, what is the purpose of that? If, you want to buy it, you should order it now to get it in time to give it to someone or yourself so that you have the 12 days of Christmas. So I'm grateful to Petra, I think she's the owner of Pixie, for even sending it to me and thinking of me. So I'm going to share it with y'all in case you want to shop it. My skin condition is that I got burned. I got set on fire by my husband. How do I make a comment? I wanted to pin a comment with like my Venmo and PayPal. Somebody told me to do that, but I don't even know how to make my own comment. Maybe I don't know how. I should have practiced. This hair. This is a $40 wig from I think Outre. So I was set on fire. I don't know how to make a comment. Unfortunately, I'm Burn Beauty 2018 on everything. Look, I'm going to put my lashes on today because the only makeup I'm doing, I'm going to do a whole look out of the Pixie Beauty Advent Calendar while we talk. Clock it. Clock it. You know, people do that. Is that what it means? I'm trying to get like young and cool. I also need to get like my YouTube thing in there. I worked hard for that little buddy back there. That baby is going to stay in sight. I know. I love blonde. I love blonde. I just haven't. This is why I can't commit to wearing my natural hair. But I am going to get my natural hair done because it needs to be done in order to do modeling or such, you know. Thank you so much. You need to show up with your natural hair, not like the wig of the day. They need to know what you look like underneath, but I haven't had my hair done in years, y'all. I just wash it and tell it. Today is not particularly a story time, but we will chat. Mom is exhausted. I do have a video pinned. There's a short pinned, and I'll tell you like and I know we'll talk about it, but I'm not going to work too hard to do it. Basically, I've spent many years suffering abuse that I didn't know was abuse because it was emotional abuse. And I spent 15 years thinking I was like fighting for my marriage and that like my husband had a problem with alcohol. I didn't know he had a drug addiction too because I don't do any kind of drugs, right? And he hid that from me really well because he hid the things that I wouldn't tolerate from me really well. They know how far they can go, the narcissists do. So, like cheating, I'm sure he was the whole time in retrospect, but I truly believed he wasn't during the marriage because he worked really hard to hide that. And he worked really hard to hide the drugs because I have like a zero tolerance. But that sounds so crazy to say when he was treating me so bad emotionally. And then he got angry one night. We had been arguing. Thank you for the gift. I couldn't see that. Thank you. Thank you. All American Beach. He burned me because he's a sociopath. I can't tell you why somebody's crazy. Thank you. You're local for the floating heart and guru. Okay, I'm gonna have to slow it down, Brantley. You got you got let's see what's going on. Got a 10-second delay. All American, thank you. I'm a diva and I'm beautiful. Baby. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank y'all for all the gifts. Welcome in. Let's do a Friday afternoon. I've got an advent calendar and I'm gonna try to read. I'm gonna put my lashes on even. I normally do like my whole makeup, but I'm gonna do my makeup out of the advent calendar because it's a glow, 12 days of icons, and oh, it tells you what's in it. Lip patch, lip treat. I won't be able to do everything, but I can show you what's in here because this is a cute thing. Pixie Beauty is really nice and glowy. I am a survivor of being, thank you, Rennie, a survivor of being set on fire by my husband of 15 years. I guess it's pretty good that people, there's so many questions about what happened because you can't really tell, can you? Isn't that amazing? So I've healed so much. This happened in 2018, and I have healed so much that people are puzzled. But I've been very blessed. I didn't have nostrils this time last year. Thank you, Kimmy. Everything is right with my skin. Thank you, All American. I love the makeup brushes. No, we're not still together. Well, I can't get the divorce isn't final because just frustration. You can try and try and try, but Grady, stuff, honey. Thank you for the flower, Gavin, Shimmy, makeup brush. Look at all the gifts. Thank you so much. Oh, I like that clapping still. Look at all the gifts. Look at y'all. Technically still married, yes. Grady's barking. His ear is less red. Guess what happened? Like I said, I can't take him to the vet until next week, right? Just because the deductible reset. He needs his whole physical and shots. It's like super expensive, right? And we're new here. So he had an ear infection And oh, your dog, Grady's sitting off all the dogs. He used to do that all the time. Um, he had an ear infection. His ear was all red because he's a floppy eared dog. And I was so upset, but I actually found a, stop it, honey. There's nothing out there, honey. I have to pay attention to him because he's barking at the front door and, safety. But his ear was all red and gunky and stinky ear. And I found like a little bottle, an old bottle of antibiotics. And I'm so grateful. Last night I was like, look at God. It was at the bottom of a box because I've been moving over the past year. I've lived 2 different places. And it was just like in the dog box. I was so grateful. And it looks a lot better today. The redness is gone. And I had already owned like the best, like the OctiBliss stuff, the best over the counter stuff for his ears. So I think it's getting better. And he ate, and he's being sassy. He thought I was getting ready to go out and leave him because I changed my hair, because I put on my like red carpet hair. He's like, girl, you're not about to leave me. He did burn me on purpose. At first, I thought he burned me on accident because that's what he said, and that's what he told the police. Um, uh-oh, did it stick? Oh, we're not stuck, are we? Oh no. If we are locked up again, I am gonna. Can y'all see me? Oh, I saw a gift. Thank you, Rock Evan. Thank you. My thing looked like it was stuck for a minute. Thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that so much. You're so kind, Rock Evan. Thank you. Can you believe? I think this is a $40 wig. Look at all the comments weren't scrolling for a minute. This hair is pretty. By Outre, I will tag it after the show if you're a wig wearer. I got it on Amazon, but I don't know what the name of it is. But I'll tag it on an affiliate link in my community chat. Please be sure to subscribe, like. If you double tapped, get the thumbs up. Look, I broke my nail, but I got new ones coming. Um, Thank you, Manifest Glory. Double tap, please, double tap. And I need all the thumbs up I can get and all the subscribers. Mm-hmm. These are my old nails. I've had them on for 3 weeks or maybe 4. I don't know. And if you subscribe and go to the community chat page, it's like a page full of posts. It's new on my page. There's a picture just like that, and it's tagging all my jewelry and the nails. So they're pretty. I'm about to change them though. I've got some of those, the tortoise shell, like a French tortoise shell. I didn't really get Christmas nails because, come on, thank you for subscribing, Rooney. Rooney, I don't get Christmas nails. Oh, the mayor's daughter. Thank you. I put my I put my thing my PayPal and stuff. It's all Burn Beauty 2018. I don't know how to make a comment and pin it. But y'all, I mean, we'll truly be okay. The nails do slay. We'll be okay. I appreciate all your gifts and supers, and the Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App is all the same as my name, Burn Beauty 2018. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the Christmas nails. Maybe I could get like winter nails, but I'm in LA now, so it doesn't feel like winter. Hey, Italy. All right. Did that have a link in it? What was that? Hey, Lit for Sweets. Oh, you can put like a welcome to her interview. What is that? Is that like one of my videos that I can pin? That got pinned for a minute. I don't know how to make a comment so that I can pin it with like my thank you, welcome in, with my PayPal and Venmo and stuff, because I know people making gifts on social media. I know if you're inclined to do so, a lot of people do that because the platform takes so much of the money. So if you do it that way, it doesn't happen. But I thank you for being here. I thank you for double tapping. I thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Shelly Vanderberg. I'm going to put, oh, y'all just reminded me to put on my lashes because I'm going to do my video, going to do my show with my lashes already on today. And we're going to do Pixi Beauty, and we're going to answer questions, and we're going to chat. If you are a survivor of narcissistic abuse or DV or violence, please welcome in. And there's going to be a lot of people asking a lot of questions about it because it's not really understood by a lot of people. It wasn't understood by me until maybe last year. I was set on fire. I remembered that I was set on fire on purpose, and I still didn't understand that I was a domestic violence survivor. I mean, I didn't classify myself as that. It's just like, he's crazy. I didn't know what narcissist meant until somebody had me watch Lee Hammock's videos, Mental Illness. I don't know if you've seen him on here in IG. And I started watching those skits, and it would be like, oh my gosh, I've had that exact same conversation or that exact same argument. And that really helped me. So I feel like therapy is super important, but so are support groups, because there's truly nothing like talking to someone who has actually been through exactly the same thing you've been through. No matter what, there is nothing like that. Roni, he's not in jail. I pinned a comment for a minute. Y'all can leave it or move it. It has a link in it. I'd like a link with my Venmo and stuff. I bet Mitzi can make it. It's all Burn Beauty 2018, and I copied it to taste it, but I literally don't know how. Oh, you know something else? I have a choice to stream vertical or horizontal. No, Ketchy was on America's Got Talent. Ketchy. She's a plane crash survivor. Thank you so much. I don't know Sabrina. I'll tag the wig after. You need to subscribe, and I'll tag it on my community chat page. And I tag things in the video when I can, or add a link. Like after the live, it will save the video to a live replay. So you can always come back to one and shop it. YouTube shopping is a thing, they're adding a lot to their store. Like another platform we know. It's not as expensive yet, but it's good. It's a good way to, if you're going to shop online and support creators, then it shops here and then they get a commission. Either way, though, doesn't matter to me. Guess it matters. It's supposed to matter to me more than it does. YouTube shopping, yeah. Well, I tagged all the products for today's live. I already used the iPads in this advent calendar. Have y'all ever had an advent calendar? This one is a 12-day by Pixi Beauty. And I thought it was so sweet that they sent it to me, and I was going to open one a day. And then I thought, well, how would y'all get one? Because if you wanted one, you could order it now and get it in time for the 12 days before Christmas, right? My day's been so good now that I'm here. Hey, Dipped in Dark Crimson, it's so good to see you. I did these last night. They were day number 1. Dreamy Eye eye patches. It had jasmine, vitamin A, and they were very, they felt soothing. I kept them on all night. These are different eye patches by Peter Thomas Roth. I use these all the time, but they're pricey. But you get a lot. The Hydrogel Gold Patch. I love these patches by Peter Thomas Roth. I did not tag those, the 24 karat gold ones. What is all this stuff on me? Are you talking about my skin grafts? The nails, y'all, I gotta make a thing. The nails are tagged on a community page. If you subscribe, you can see the community chat page. And I made a post with a link to them because they are press-ons. You like the blonde? Okay, I need to put on my lashes, and then we need to do this calendar. I am pooped today, y'all, so I just want to take questions or do whatever we do. Let's just make it alive. Y'all have been showing up so much. I feel comfortable that we can just make it a good live. Because I didn't, write things out or anything. I'm going to take tomorrow off. Why do people say not trying to be rude, but what happened to your face? Now, I'm not trying to call you in particular out because lots of people do it, but it's rude. If you say, like, no offense, but, then you're about to say something offensive. If you say not trying to be rude, then you're about to say something rude. That's just something I was taught growing up. You know, I'm old, I'm Gen X, so I'm just sharing that with you because I know things are different now. Now we get information fed to us so quickly. Thank you for the marshmallow sugar cookie. Put this flash on. We get information fed to us so quickly through social media that we think we are entitled to it. And I do tell my story, but not everybody does. So when you ask somebody a question like that, you're asking them to relive the worst day of their life. So think of the worst day of your life and imagine, thank you, DB gave me a gift. So imagine the worst day of your life and people keep asking you about it constantly, every day. I'm Tonya, I'm Burn Beauty 2018, and I've been telling my story and evolving in my story. Thank you, like to short, so funny, for years, but please remember that not everyone wants to talk about it. Not everybody's at a place where they can talk about it yet. It's big, you know? Y'all see it? My lashes are from Amazon. Go to my page. Again, they're tagged. This pair I've already worn, so I've got one kind of stray crazy hair right here. But they're like the kinds that come on the pink stickers for just like $8 and you get 6 or 7 pairs. Oh, thank you for becoming a member. Angel Talks Too Fast. I want to do a member only live. I don't have a lot of members yet, but I love y'all and I want to be able to do a member only as well. So thank you for subbing. You get priority shout outs. Thank you, Angel Talks Too Fast. Yes, I am going to open the whole Pixie calendar today. And then I'm going to use whatever I have in it that I can use on my face to show y'all. Yeah, I got these on Amazon too. They're on my Amazon. I have lots of links for affiliates. I have an Amazon page that you can look at and shop my page. Just a lot of places where I put the affiliate links, but generally, if you thank you so much, Black Love. Oh, thank you. Oh, so the reason I did my lashes so quickly, thank you so much. That's so generous, Black Love. Thank you for the super. The rings are tagged also on my page, on my community chat page. But I did them so fast because I put the glue on and I let it get tacky. That's all you got to do. Wait for the glue to get ready. No matter what glue you use, no special glue. Thank you for the 100. Thank you. Is it Shawanda? Shawanda or Sharonda? No matter what glue you use, it's not special. Just let it get tacky. Now there are some glues that I don't like that irritate my eyes. I'm using Cardani lash glue, but I think you can only buy it on headcovers.com. And that's a place where they have really good things for people if you like cancer survivors or anyone that needs like hair replacement. They do have eyebrows as well, but my eyebrows are from Lashy Brows. They are glued on. Thank you. I was feeling this hair today. Yes, Amanda, someone hurt me. Welcome in. Every once in a while, I'll just introduce myself and say what happened. But I want y'all to keep doing the double tap for the thumbs up. I feel like we have arrived, and I'm on the road to 1 million subscribers. It's such a big deal to me to be 52, set on fire by my husband 7 years ago. And now God has put me in a place where I've always wanted to be. I just had to go. I just had to take, it's God's plan, we always say. So I'm really grateful. And the narcissist always told me, like, nobody would ever listen to me, nobody would follow me. So let's do 1 million on here. I have 1 million subs combined across platforms. You can find me anywhere. Or over 1 million. I don't know how many. I don't really count them. I just want 1 million on here. The little makeup kit, yeah. Oh no, I'm 52. I got set on fire. Hey, Spain, the messages are going fast today. Thank you, Bob, for life. I got to get this lash right. I keep wanting to look at the screen, and I really need to position this inside of this lash. I didn't really put on eyeliner or anything. I just want to look cute while I open the box. So let's get going. And the lashes are really even cuter than this, but this pair I already wore. I didn't want to do a new pair. I'm not going anywhere, you know? I'm not even going to be walking my dog after this one because I started at 3 and it'll be dark by the time I get done. And I don't live in a place where you walk your dog in the dark, and that's weird for me. Yep, I'm 52, but I have skin grafts. My whole face was replaced. Somebody said my face looks so clean and shiny. I use Allies of Skin. It's the skincare brand that I'm an ambassador for them. I believe in them so much because their copper tripeptide serum is so good for third degree burns. And I have third and fourth degree burns. And then the skin grafts were, this skin is from my lower body. And you have to replace your skin barrier, just like if you're aging or have eczema or psoriasis or redness, it's your skin barrier. So Allies has helped me so much, and recently I've been getting nano fat injections, which are stem cells. Rooney is in Spain. Thank you. Thank you so much. And y'all can always watch the replays. These post immediately after the live, so if you can't watch a whole live, tune in for the replay. Be sure to like it, comment, subscribe, and after the show, I make sure that everything that I can tag for you to buy if you're interested is tagged. Except for my nails and stuff. I've already made a post about that, so all you have to do is sub and go to my community chat page. Let's see what's going. So I already did my eye patches by Pixi Beauty. That is day 1 of the Advent calendar. And if I don't answer you a lot today, y'all please keep talking. I'm just tired, kind of spiritually tired, but I'm here showing up, but I'm also giving myself grace. But I want y'all to be able to talk, and especially if you're with a narcissist, look at me. I'm a very happy woman. I feel beautiful, but they are physically dangerous, even if you haven't been physically abused. These are Russian fox eyelashes that I buy on Amazon. Check the community chat page. I think I put them there. I don't know. I tag them sometimes on the videos. I tag lashes that look like them, but in the YouTube shopping, they don't have the ones exactly that I buy from Amazon. They don't really have a brand. They're just kind of that, like, you get 6 or 7 pairs for $8, you know? He's not in jail. I believed him when he said he was an accident. The police did not question him. Um, they, I'm black and he's white. We were in North Georgia. Um, I think that's a big deal. But I think even if there wasn't a color difference, it's a problem with women and with the abusers being understood, because he had actually been arrested a year and a half before for ramming my car with his car one night, because things were really getting bad in the relationship from about a year and a half before. The dynamics switched. It got really dangerous. And time scale 932. Thank you so much for the super. I do have good days and bad days. I mean, I feel like every day is a blessing, so I try to just live it these days, because you come so close to not being here. But definitely, I have days where I feel tired, and today's one of them. Just on a spiritual level, very tired, but also really happy because I've been thinking of that Romans 8:28 that says, you're basically, you know, number one, we know no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And we also know that God can work to use the evil that was done to you for good. And I feel like I'm at that place now, and it makes me really happy. Really happy. So, day number 2. Let's go. Why wouldn't it be beside day number 1? I guess I'm going to try not to tear it like I did yesterday, but I have dexterity issues, so don't get mad at me. My fingers, it's not the nails. Even without them, my fingers just don't work very well. Half my hand is numb, like from here over. It's been numb ever since I woke up from the coma. Oh, that's 12. Thank you. I'm glad I looked up. What question, Amanda? I don't see your question. They're going by very quickly, so you have to. There's super chats to stop it. It's going, going, going. That's all I can tell you, sister. If I see it, I'll answer it. It was 7 years ago. Well, I've told you what happened. I was set on fire by my husband 7 years ago. Ooh, this is a cleansing gel. Now, I've already used my Allies of Skin cleanser and some serums because you can see. This is the way. This is nothing on my skin except my serums, right? This is a glow tonic by Pixi Beauty, and that's day number 2. Y'all, sorry, Amanda. Baby. There's a video pinned. And I don't want to be rude to you. I know you want to know what happened, but there's a video pinned. And there's a way to ask people things, you know. This one isn't a blush. It looks like a blush. It's a Glow Tonic Cleansing Gel by Pixi Beauty. Let's see. Oh, Lord. I'm so glad this thumbnail is broken, or I would not be able to do this. My broken nail is helping me. And normally these nails do not break. Well, maybe it's not going to help me. Dexterity problems. This is a nightmare for people with dexterity issues. These little things. Thank you so much for the trophy. I can't see who did that. Taisha, thank you so much for the trophy cake. What did you say about the video? The video, oh, go to my page. There's just a short video that basically says I was set on fire. But if you go to my page, I don't think you have to subscribe, but I'd like you to. Oh, look. See, it's just a glowy, it's like a gel. You know, either your team gel cleanser or team foamy cleanser. And I'm actually team foamy, but I've started using a gel to like double cleanse, you know. Um, this is always so good first on your makeup. My favorite fashion choice. I don't know. You know what? I live in athleisure, so I don't even know about fashion anymore. I get dressed up to go to the red carpet. I get dresses sent. So that's really nice. You can tell it smells nice. It's very jasmine-y. A lot of their stuff, they use a lot of jasmine, so that's a good cleanser. That's day 2. Nothing special, but if you don't, do your eye pads and cleanse, then how are you going to have a glow, right? And this is a glow calendar, 12 days of icons. Welcome to the Festive Glow Hall of Fame. So I guess this is the Pixie bestsellers. I really like Pixie too because they've sent products to sponsor Face Forward International. And Face Forward International is the nonprofit that made it possible for me to come to LA and have my nose reconstructed for free. I did not have a nose this time last year, you know? Bangladesh City. What wrong amount? Okay. My husband set me on fire. My nose is so pretty. I mean, this brown part wasn't even there. Thank y'all for being in. Thank you for the gifts. Please like, subscribe, double tap up there, and please be mindful that the moderators are working really hard. So repeating the question probably won't work. It's going pretty fast. The supers do work. I'm not trying to hold you hostage with them, but they do work. And also just subscribing so that you can make a post on my community chat page. That's totally free. Thank you for the flower, Brittany. But I can see the messages there. It's like a posting page. And you can make your own post about beauty or surviving or whatever. I want that page to become a true community chat. Only see so much. Thank you, Ariana. My husband is a free man in Atlanta, Georgia. Number 3. Why would they put 12 there? Anyway, number 3. Can you tell I've never had an advent calendar? Why is it that every time I do an advent calendar, I think of Bad Santa? Y'all know that? I just get, every time I see it, I just giggle. All the chocolate is gone. Oh no, I got burned. It was, was it blush? Ooh, blush. It's the Petra on the Glow blush. I've never tried this, y'all. As popular as it is, I've never tried it. And it's a pretty color. We were sitting by the fire pit when I got burned. And so it was lighter fluid and a lighter, but he chased me, and there's a lot of content on it. I don't know why I can't seem to put together one piece. Maybe I'm still healing that part, like there is one video that talks about it after I got to LA because I couldn't expose the truth until I got to a safe place. That's really important if you're dealing with an abuser, be they a narcissist or not. You have to get to a safe place because they will harm you. They will silence you. Hey, thank you, Lipstick Locks. Why can't, Lipstick Locks lyrics. Thank you so much. And thank you for the beautiful. That's so sweet. I can't believe it when people call me beautiful. And you know what else? I believe it when people call me. I didn't used to believe it before I got burned. I didn't believe it. Now I can just say thank you. Thank you, Ty. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to take off my eye mask. These eye masks are Peter Thomas Roth, 24 karat gold. I love them. I didn't leave them on as long as I normally do. And I have this puffiness under my eye is from the way my eye was reconstructed. Everything on my face had to be replaced after I was burned, except my bottom lip. So everything on my face came from somewhere else on my body. My eyelids, my top lip is not a lip, none of this. And I feel like it's beautiful. The color variations are from, skin from different places on your body is actually a different shade, different colors. You won't realize how many colors you are until if you could put your skin all beside each other. I call it a patchwork quilt. I've always called it that. This hair, I love this hair. I'm going to buy another one because this is synthetic. Why can't I get something like this so full of body and human hair? I don't know. I want something like this. But the problem is you need to style it yourself, and I'm really bad at hair. So, yeah, thank you, Kev. The surgeons have done amazing. I had really good burn surgeons at Grady Memorial Hospital. And then now I'm in LA, and the reconstruction of the nose and the nanofat injections are insanely good. D. Robbins Designs, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you so much for your kindness and your gift. You're super, and for the compliment. That's so sweet. I think my skin is pretty. And now that I'm in LA, I'm with ZBD Talent, and they are an international modeling agency that represents, they're inclusive, so they represent people with disabilities or whatever, right? Visible differences or disabilities. And I am so excited. I'm just waiting to get like my first call. I'm also losing weight, and I'm about to have surgery at the end of the year. Have y'all used this blush? Do y'all love it? Good night, Sonia. I hope you watch the replay. I hope you watch the replay. And subscribe so you can make community chats. Thank you. I think everybody is stronger than they know. Either it was live or die. I feel like I didn't have any choice but to do these things. And I think that God guided me because me starting to do social media is just a complete fluke. I didn't know anything about it. I'm 52 years old. I think I was 46 or 47 when I started. And that's crazy. Do you just do it like this? Oh, I don't see anything. What do you do? I've seen it. Oh, look, it's pretty. Oh, it's pretty. It's balmy. Okay, I got you. It says on the go, so I want to see how I could use it if I was on the go. Yeah, we're technically still married because I had to basically chase him down to even serve him. He knew where he was, but he was dodging service, and I had to do the divorce myself because money, you know, we need to sell a property so that I can actually have like money. Otherwise, I only have like what I'm earning here and some other. What do y'all think? It's very balmy and pretty. How do you do it too? I'm only, I'm opening the advent calendar. I shouldn't take it all off. The Pixi Beauty advent calendar. And day number 3 is this pretty blush. And I think they're all the same. I don't know what color. It's called Ruby. It's this pretty blush. And it says on the go. So I figure I should be able to put it on without a brush or anything. And I'm not wearing any foundation because this is a glow box. I put too much. You shouldn't do that. I think you should swipe it. You shouldn't do what I just did. I've never used this, if you can't tell. I am so grateful for my sight. My sight is getting better. I mean, it did hurt my eyes, and I have in very special contacts, and my eyes don't close all the way. So that makes dry eye, and it can threaten your vision. You can lose your vision. And that's kind of why I have this puffiness under my eye, because they, worked to try to reconstruct my eyelids. I guess is probably the hardest part. I've got a little bagginess here, but I can't complain because I'm not blind and my corneas were damaged some. And I closed my eyes, literally closed my eyes and prayed. And I think that saved my vision. I think if they had stayed open, I would have lost at least some of my vision. Because everyone I know that's a burn survivor like me, acid attack survivors in particular, have lost their vision, you know, when it's in your face. I do sleep with the mask on. I don't know. Not doing it right. Maybe I'm making it too hard. Maybe I should just leave it alone. I'm originally from North Carolina, but I moved to Georgia when I was in my early 20s to be with my first husband, really, after I got out of school. Followed him from there. And I was grateful to go to Atlanta because I lived in a really small town and I was a paralegal by education and wanted to get a job working as like a litigation paralegal. I wanted to like work for, I don't know what kind of attorneys, maybe prosecutors, whatever. And I moved, met this man, and kind of gave it up to be with him and get married and have kids and stuff. And I'm glad I did because by the time I got divorced and remarried, I had endometriosis so bad that I would have never been able to have kids. And even if I hadn't had the endometriosis, that would have meant having a kid with the man who set me on fire. And I never had children with him. Thank goodness. So once I get out of this, I'm free. Also, remember that since he's a free man, he's very possibly, thank you, Cold-Hearted, I like that, for the floating heart. Keep in mind that he's probably in this chat somewhere. I don't like a lot of blush, so I'm going to wear mine this way. Kind of streaky, though. But I feel like it's because of my skin. I don't feel like it would be the same on your skin because it's balmy, and that's just not something that it works for me, but then again, it doesn't. Yeah, that's why I'm a little spiritually tired because I take the questions, but I want to keep taking the questions because that's what's educating people. Thank you. I love the hot chocolate. But eventually you get tired. And I wanted to work today. I need to work. It's like my job. So I wanted to work, but I wanted to take it easy. So we're doing this. We're doing this during Advent calendar. I like this. I'm going to keep this in my bag because a lot of times I don't wear makeup when I go out, like going to the doctor or something. You know, oh, you shouldn't, you should screw it, you should put it down first. There's no extra room in it, FYI. I swear. You can dress me up, but you can't take me nowhere. I'll fix it later. You can take a spatula. If you do something like that, you can take a spatula, a makeup spatula, a makeup spatula, and fix it. But lots of times I'm not wearing any makeup when I go out. I think this is my favorite wig too. It's like very glamorous, isn't it? But it's only synthetic. I need this in human hair. I haven't found it yet. Putting them all back in the package. I would definitely keep that cleanser. You know, these mini things are so good for when you travel. I have like a force of, I have Huda Beauty minis and mini cleansers because you can't carry the big ones on the plane. And I don't like to carry my good makeup because it gets broken, you know? It is serving Beyonce. Diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. Trang. Why the all caps, boo? What's wrong with you? Ayo. All right, number 4. And this will be on repeat. Remember the replays. I want y'all to watch those. And I also want y'all to shop. I tagged all these products on the video. They didn't have the advent calendar, so I put the link to it in the description. I don't know if y'all can see the link and click it that I put here for this video, but I tagged all the products that I could find in YouTube shopping from Pixi Beauty. So if you just wanted one of them, you can shop it. Or you can shop my link to the calendar. I think if you order the calendar now, you can get it before the 12 days of Christmas because it's, you know, you would want it by the 13th, right? And today is the whatever. What is this? Let's see. Brow tamer, but I don't have any brows. So I have false brows. These look nice, but since I don't have brows, I'm not going to open it because I can donate it or give it to, right? You see? It's like, give it to me. And it looks like a clear. I like this because it's clear, and I bet it's not too ooey gooey. Actually, let me get it. Give it to somebody with the eyebrows. I am so hot right now. Lord, I'm having a hot flash. Lord, help me. I think so. I think what we should do about the separate live, I think we should just do one that is subscriber only. I think I'm going to do different levels, and I saw the comment. I think you're right. You can do the public live. I just have to figure out the analytics and know when I want to do what, because I believe I can limit it to subs only. And then I can further limit it to members only. Maybe really private things if I go to an event or something and go live. Trying to figure it all out. My scalp is not burned. I have a head full of hair. I'm going to get it done. If he cheated on you, you should leave him, baby. That's abuse. What counts as abuse? Things that make you feel bad, manipulation, gaslighting, making you doubt your sanity, lies, name calling, belittling what you do. That's abuse. Leave. It doesn't get better. It will never, ever, ever get better. If they're abusing you, they will continue. It's about them, not you. There's nothing you can do to fix it. I spent so many years of my life, y'all. That's why I'm so happy now. I spent so many years of my life trying to fix me. I thought I was broken, that he was such a jerk, you know, and he would disappear if I got mad about something and wanted to talk about something he did. Then he would turn off his phone, disappear, like all night, probably with another woman or man. If you watch my videos, you'll understand that I have posted. And then I kept, and then he would say that, look at you. Why are you overreacting? Let it go. It's in the past. You have a problem. You can't let go of things. See, that's the problem with you. And after 15 years, you start to believe it. It doesn't take 15 years either. You can start to believe it much sooner than that. And so I spent all my time trying to fix me. It's like you're trying to take a pill or go to therapy to fix somebody else who is never going to take a pill or go to therapy, not a narcissist. When you go to therapy with them, they lie. And they usually charm the therapist because we went to marriage counseling so many times. Nobody said to me, holy smokes, that is a narcissist, you know? Because therapists don't know. Psychologists won't catch it. They won't clock it. They will charm them. They will lie. Unless you can present the pattern of behavior, and then they'll still say to work it out. Because that's their job. They need you to come back, honestly. So if you come in, I think you're right, because all the questions is what happened. Y'all want to do like Sunday is a subscriber only live. I think I can limit it to people who subscribe to the channel and already know the story. So if you want to come back, go ahead and subscribe. And we'll do members only soon. I thank you so much for my members. You would love that. Let's do it. Sunday is. I think I've done enough. The story's there, right? I've been doing this a couple of weeks on YouTube. So I think we've done enough. Sub only. You can sub if you want to come back on Sunday at 3. This is a vitamin lip patch, which obviously I cannot put on and talk, but these are awesome. I will be doing this tonight. I wish I'd gotten it out at the same time as the eye patch, but I'll use my eye patches, and you literally just put it on here because my lips get so dry, especially in winter, and my top lip isn't even a lip. It is so bad. It's a good tattoo though, right? It's gotten a little wonky lately, but the top is, everything is tattooed. My bottom lip is real though. Hello, Ghana. Love to have you here. So you get an eye patch on day, a mouth patch on day 5. What do you get on day 6? This is the Pixi Beauty Advent Calendar that they gifted me, and I've never had an Advent calendar, so I'm doing it like a small child, opening them all at the same time. But also, if you wanted to get one of these for someone who likes, I would say this is good for someone who likes skincare, but in beauty and skincare, though, that leans heavily into, thank you, Rachel, that leans heavily into a glow, which is what I love. And I've gotten my skin grafts to glow so much that that's why I often will do exactly what I have on right here. I'll put on my lashes. I'll have my skin buffed up. I'm not even wearing my moisturizer today because I knew I was opening this and I figured there's one in here. I'm just wearing my serums, but I'll do this and, maybe some lip liner and a lippy little blush, and I just go, and it feels so good. I think it looks prettier than the foundation. And then I don't worry about what anybody else thinks. It's hard though, because when I come in here and everybody's so shocked at how I looked, it's a reminder that I am different. But to me, I've, watched myself heal over the years and the metamorphosis, and I feel so beautiful. Probably my friends too, can see something different. And I think that's important for you to remember when you're approaching people you don't know. You don't know anything about them. You don't know what you haven't seen where they come from. Amen. 616. High five. You don't know. Just need to be kind. Flawless and poreless primer. I like that. Thank you, Bella. I can't see everybody's comment. When you come with the supers, that works. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and double tap to like. We're just kind of chatting today. And also, yes, bonjour. I love Paris. I love Chamonix and Annecy. How do you say it? Haute Savoy. Do you say haute? Do you pronounce the H? I don't speak French, but I was there. It was hard. I was actually there this time 7 years ago, right before I got burned. We were renewing our vows. Thank you, Sizzle. Be quiet or be gone. I'm going to leave it open because it's open, but I want to get some subs. If you want to come back Sunday or maybe ever, you need to subscribe. Should I just go ahead and do that? That's definitely going to be a given. That might be forever. If you want to talk, you got to sub. So that means you got to stop and take a moment before you speak. Just do that. It'll get you so far in life. I didn't used to do it. You know, I'm 52. I had to learn this stuff. Day number, what day is this? 6? Day number 6 is this poreless, flawless and poreless primer. So we're going to prime. This advent calendar would be a great gift. You have to order it now because it's the 12 days. You'd have to order it now to get it by the 13th. And I put a link. Oh, God, it's a nightmare. Oh, no, it's not. I think. Let me see if it's got the thing on it. Oh, it doesn't. I hate those little foils that I have to pull off. So that's interesting that it has color, right? Flawless and poreless primer. Probably got a super glow. Anytime a primer looks like this, it's got some glow serum, some vitamin C. Y'all are going to come in. Ooh, it's thick. Wait a minute. That was interesting. You gotta, okay, let me put it between my, let me do it the right way then. This is leaning heavily on the skincare side. But look at my thing. Look at the glow that I have right now. What in the heaven? What in the holy Moses? I might have to put a little makeup on top of it just to see the end effect because I don't want to, like, give them a bad rap for a good product just because I didn't use it all the way. It'd be nice if, like, the primer came before the blush, but I guess that's not how it works. And you're not supposed to open them all at the same time. Is this Wendy Williams? Does this look like Wendy Williams? Does it sound like Wendy Williams? See, that's why I'm just doing... That's not so good. I got to... Oh, what is in you? It's almost like a mineral sunblock. Mattifying Perfecting Primer. Pore Minimizing Primer. Creates a velvety finish for all skin types. All right, I'm just going to have to go over the blush. I can't rub it in. But I look at the white cast on it though, and I'm not that dark. Lord have mercy, what have I done? Oh Lord, I guess y'all not gonna be shopping this one. All right, so what do I do now? I tried to rub it in. It's a primer, mattifying. I don't wear matte. It is definitely, okay, wait. It's definitely dang blurred, right? It is for dang sure blurred. And it's for dang sure mattified. What'd I do to my lash? Is it really on? Put a little bit. So I'm gonna have to put makeup on top of it to see what happens. Hey, how you doing? You like my lips? I had a Ruth Swissa in Calabasas, California, is the only person I know in the world that has 15 years experience tattooing, doing permanent makeup on burn survivors. And she did my lips for me. I'm hoping to get more done. I don't know. She needs donors in order to be able to do it. She needs donations to her foundation and people, sponsors, in order to be able to do any more. I'm kind of sad about that. Thank you, Sizzle Mom. Everybody got the answer. Because he was a sociopath. Why did the narcissist set you on fire? Because he was a sociopath. Just like, why did the chicken cross the road? Because he's crazy. Because that's what the chicken did. Yeah, it's a lot today. I guess Friday nights are kind of wild. Thank you, all the subs and everybody watching. Please don't let it steal your joy. I'm not going to shut it down right now. I want to get more people to subscribe, and I try to be patient and think, well, maybe if they ask me and we tell them that's not the way you ask people things. You know, when you know better, you do better. I try to live with that, you know? When you know better, you do better. Thank you, Lily. Oh, I love you, Lily. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you. I love you back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This hair, y'all gonna want me to tag this hair. Why do I lose things? I'm like a child. Oh, thank you for the floating user F5. I've seen you. Thank you. Y'all subscribe because the next lives are probably going to be subscriber only chats anyway. I've got to stop it because I don't want it to steal my joy. I do want you to learn. I want you to know the story. I want you to learn about signs of narcissism and domestic violence. But I have to protect like my peace also. That's why today I just want to like open an advent calendar. Let me find some foundation because, oh, here's my lashes. Oh, here they are. Kiro. See, it's not like a brand. Kiro Miro. It's just random. Professional lashes. Kiromiro. And you get the pack. You can rewear them. They're really pretty. They're fox eyes. Fluffy fox eye. It's the most flattering for my eye. Even though I do wear other kinds. I just don't really have a lot of others right now. So, okay, I need to give this a break. It definitely took away my glow. I didn't really put it up here because I just don't want it. It's very thick and it is very blurring for sure. Legitimately very blurring, very mattifying, and it is a primer. I need to not judge it until I try it. So I'm getting my ColourPop foundation. I might have bet y'all are so, you know, I didn't even know how to use, I didn't know how to do social media. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to do anything. And somehow I was led to do it because I wanted to reach people and tell them that they're beautiful. Because in the beginning, I didn't even know that I was a domestic violence survivor. I didn't even know it was on purpose. I got a nap back there. I didn't know it was on purpose. I didn't know. But I knew that I was a burn survivor and that it took a lot of faith to survive and be happy every day. And that it really solidified my faith. Lumberjack Bodie. Throws me off with the lumberjack because he would have a username lumberjack. Like he would say DJ Lumberjack on stuff. Threw me off, Brody. Jerry John Jangles. Power Potion. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for all the gifts. Oh my God. Y'all please subscribe because in the next, my subscribers are getting irritated by all the questions that come in because the first question is always like, what happened to you? Thank you for the makeup brush, Kelsey. And it's definitely stolen my joy a bit because I'm just trying to do makeup today instead of stuff. Lisa, Floating Heart, thank you. Guess I got to give up the blush. We'll put the blush back. Or maybe I'll just kind of go around it. Y'all subscribe if you want to come back to the live. There's videos up. I'm a domestic violence burn survivor. I'm Burn Beauty 2018. And I do makeup. I'm a makeup artist. And I like to help people. I want people to know my story because I don't want my story to happen to them. Thank you, Gladys. I'm a domestic violence burn survivor. Maybe it goes faster than I can talk. I was set on fire by my husband 7 years ago. Still trying to get divorced. In the beginning, I thought it was an accident. I believed it was an accident. Thank you, Lauren, for the floating heart. So many people told me it was definitely not an accident. I thought I truly believed what happened. And I didn't think this man would hurt me like that after 15 years. I'm trying to see who's sending the gifts, and I'm trying to scroll back. Thank you for the gifts. How's it going? Oh, it's stuck. Hold on. Lisa, the floating heart, and the makeup brush. Addie, thank you so much. So this is really, I don't know how I feel about this. My ex-husband set me on fire because he's crazy. We don't set people on fire for any reason. I want to talk about this. So that was very smoothing, definitely very blurring because I barely put on any foundation. I used just a dab dot of my ColourPop foundation. I'll tag this for you later. I normally have this tag. Thank you, DW and Lisa. Lisa, all the gifts are so kind. Thank you. This is really affordable foundation. It's under $20 and it has hyaluronic acid and I absolutely love it. The color match is better than anything on the market for me because it's a medium dark cool tone and not many people service medium dark cool tones, but ColourPop does. That's impressive. The only thing, I feel like it made it very thick. Ooh, that went so fast. Clapping hands, Addie, Melissa. I love the makeup brush gift. Yeah, and you know they sell ColourPop at Ulta now. I want to go to Ulta really bad because I'm still mad at Sephora for the way they say Sephora Squad represents diversity and beauty, but then they never put true diversity on there. Thank you, Alex. I love the makeup brush. And Trinity. Look, it looked like mine. I love makeup brushes. I have a story. I never only had like one or two makeup brushes growing up because you would get makeup and it would be like a blush and it'd have this tiny little brush in it, right? Crystal Muffin, thank you. Or you get the eyeshadow and have the tiny little sponge wand. We were poor. Thank you, Addie. So now I have like a gazillion makeup brushes. And additionally, I would drop my makeup brushes in the beginning. Thank you, Debbie. I would drop them after I got burned. High five, the Banoosh. And I had to learn to hold my makeup brushes. And I think that helped me be able to use my hand, you know, because it would just be, just fumble it. And I had somebody who was taking care of me, but she couldn't sit beside me and watch me do makeup. So she would come upstairs when I got done because she'd have to help me walk down. Oh, that's so cute. I don't know who sent it, but thank you. She would, Ella, thank you. Come upstairs and pick them up for me. Sandra, 100. Allie with the 100. Thank y'all. I'm trying to call all the names because I'm not really doing story time today. I also want y'all to sub because come Sunday we're doing sub only chats. And eventually we're going to do some member onlys additionally, not all of them. Thank you, Melvin. Makeup brush. So what do y'all think of this? I don't know. Y'all know my normal finish on my ColourPop. And it feels thicker. I guess it is thicker. Who sent that? the hair. The hair is sick, right? I knew I had to change my hair. I'm going to be wearing this tomorrow too. I think the finish is pretty. It gave me a much more full finish than I normally get. And I literally used so much less than I normally would. It is blurred. I feel like it's lighter though. I feel like the white cast lightened it. And I don't know if it's my imagination. Thank you, Sandra. I don't know if it's my imagination because I was already so focused on the white cast. Oh, bye bye. Be sure to subscribe and come back. Why aren't you allowed to sub? Oh, why would you not be allowed to sub? I don't understand. Block flame. Y'all don't fight, okay? They're going so hard. The subs are going so hard. Try to look at me. I know you're watching the chat. You're seeing it more than I do, and that upsets me. What's getting worse? The chat? You would think it would get better. I think that's kind of where my heavy heart is today. But it is what it is. It's going to be what it is. I can't change that. You know? so I need to just accept it, change it. We'll do sub only chat, carry on with my life. Because this used to eat me up on another platform too. It's just like, it's exhausting. You don't know when you're saying things to people, I'll never let it steal my joy, but it still might be the last thing that I think of before I go to sleep. Thank you, Sandra, because I'm human. So when you're talking to people on social media, you're talking to creators, no, we can't just ignore it. Ignore the bad guys. It doesn't make them any better. People say don't feed the trolls, but they don't starve. They just keep coming. So when we were little on the playground, if people were being ugly, you got into a scuffle. We scuffled with the bullies. Thank you, Lake and Desert. So do y'all like the finish or not? Should I put some more of the blush on? I'm going to put the blush back now. So let me put the blush back that came in day number 3 or something. This is all Pixi Beauty, and it's coming out of the Advent calendar, except for the ColourPop. Except for the ColourPop. I'm going to have to use my finger because I squished it, because I didn't roll it back down. The foundation is ColourPop, but everything else I've used is Pixi Beauty. And so instead of putting this on, with the stick, the way they advertise it, this is the on the go blush in Ruby. I think using your finger is a much better idea, just to dab it, because it's a balm, and it feels very nourishing. You can tell everything Pixi Beauty has skincare in it, and that's my favorite kind of makeup. I used to love another brand called Ciate London, and they went out of business. Indie brands are everything, but tariffs are eating people up right now, eating up their businesses. So this is real glowy. This is definitely going in my bag. It's traveling with me. I don't like touching up my makeup. When I do my makeup, that's it. I don't want to fix my lipstick. I don't want to touch up my powder. I don't powder my under eye. I'm done. So when I really do my makeup, I set it hard. I'll use a finishing spray like Ben Nye Final Seal. And that's it. The most you're going to get is lip gloss if I'm wearing it. I'm not fixing my makeup. It has to stay. I can't stand it. Wendy Williams isn't a compliment. No. Poor Wendy Williams is going through a hard time. People make fun of her. That's awful. Then I've got, I guess if you're a black woman with a pretty wig, then you're Wendy Williams. Right? All the qualifications, just be black. Wendy did. She's always loved her wigs like this, And I love them. I have hair. I just cannot commit to wearing the same hair color and style. I find so much freedom in it. I've got a hair in my eye, though, and I can't see it. This drives me nuts. I'll never be able to get it out, because I just can't see well enough. I can't find them when they're there. Maybe it'll be gone. My wig is not glued all the way down. I did it real fast right before the show. I'm going to put it all the way down and keep it on tomorrow, too. Why not? I have some liner on, but only like a tight line. Maybe we'll do some liner. I don't know where we're going. We're going where the Advent calendar takes us by Pixi Beauty. I'm never blush heavy. I'm a very light, natural looking blush kind of person. But I like it to be glowy. So I guess the glow is back. That's a very blurring primer. It really is. Very blurring. Kind of breaking up around here, but I don't think I put enough makeup there. I wasn't committed to it, to wearing foundation. So I feel like there's a breakup around here. All right, number 7. Carry on. Subscribe so that you can come back next time on Sunday, because we're going to have to limit it. Very blurry is good on your makeup. If you want to blur imperfections, it's good. Clapping Seal, thank you, your fave skincare girly. I love skincare too. Let's talk skincare. So you're enjoying this Pixie Beauty. This is when you want makeup, but you want to make sure that you're being kind to your skin. Because why not have, I got to have skincare on all day. I do my routine morning and night, period. Thank you for the makeup brush. I can't open these things. I'm so frustrated. The way this one is, I got it. It's showing y'all how difficult it really is for me to use my hands and my fingers. Day number 7. Am I on the right day? Yes. 7 was down here. And it is, what are you? It's a lip treat. Exactly what I needed. Thank you. Yes, janky. It's a lip treat. Pixi Beauty. I'm going to have a little Pixi Beauty bag now. I keep my makeup organized by brand. So if I have a makeup bag, I'll put like all of one brand in it because I like brands to go together. Oh, I'm so sorry you lost your pinky. My pinky doesn't work really, you can tell, and neither does from here over. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member, Deb. Dev J.S. Beer. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I'm so grateful that I can read these things. I couldn't do this a year or two ago. I couldn't see well enough to do it. Makeup bags reveal? Yeah. Like my real makeup bag? Absolutely. We'll do a video of what I really use. I keep it beside me. When you see me reach down and pull out like a little thing, this is the stuff that I reach for all the time. Thank you, your fave skincare girly. Ice beer. Ice beer. Got it. Thank you for becoming a member, Ice beer. Lip treat, tinted lip balm. Okay. Oh, you know what? I got to line my lips. I'm just telling you. I can't do it. I have to have some liner or it's not going to work for me. Can y'all hear me okay? I've been hiding my mic under my hair. The lashes are on fleek. They are from Amazon. Subscribe, visit my Shop My page. There's a link in bio. Now, do you see how that skin comes up over my bottom lip? Thank you. What was that? It went so fast. Cassandra Davis, thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. It's like, so I put my lip back, and my top lip isn't a lip at all. It's, they actually gave me a tummy tuck to make this lip. Thank you, Bree Vlogs. I got it. They gave me a tummy tuck, and it wasn't planned. I went into surgery to fix my top lip because my mouth wouldn't close. This is like in 2019. It was just hanging open like this all the time. And I didn't have a top lip. So I asked them not to use cadaver skin because I knew I was running out of skin to use. They take the skin from other parts of your body. And my legs had already they're done. They had taken a big chunk out of my side. And I was running out of places to take skin because I was having surgery so quickly, like one surgery a month. Hey, everybody. And I asked them not to use cadaver skin. Why is my hand shaking? Look, it was shaking. And so they, figured it out in surgery and did a tummy tuck to get the skin. 9-hour surgery. Thought I was going to be in surgery for a couple of hours and then go home. No, 9-hour surgery in the hospital, like 10 days. And that irritated the ex so much, the person who actually set me on fire. It irritated him so much that he had to be back at the hospital because he would stay there with me. I thought because he loved me and felt sorry for the accident, but really so he could watch and make sure I didn't say anything or nobody said anything to me because I was never questioned. I didn't wake up and the police were there like on TV, like, hello, we just wanted to finish the investigation. They closed the case Johns Creek, Georgia closed the case, and I think it was 8 hours. Definitely, like that day. It happened at night. By the next day, it was closed. Like, okay, well, it was just an accident. We arrested him for uh, a aggravated battery the year before, but it's probably just an accident. Oh, yeah, and he's an ex offender. No, he didn't serve any time, but he's going to serve karma because my life is so good, and I know that it's going to be bad for him. I think it already is, but may God not have mercy on his soul. Ooh, that's spicy. Look at that. Let's see what color this is. This little tinted lip balm in Scarlet is in the package. It feels nice, and it actually has a lot of color, right? It has a lot of color. Sorry, my lips are not quite the same as yours, so I'm going to have to do it a little bit different. I can't rub my lips together as aggressively as y'all can. You don't have to have on heavy makeup, right? And you can have on things that are good for your skin while you're looking cute. This is all Pixi Beauty. I tagged all the products in the video, but if you want the advent calendar, there's a link in the description. I don't know if you can click it. Or just visit if you Google Burn Beauty 2018 shop by, it'll pop up a page where it's tagged. But it's the Pixi Beauty Advent Calendar. I don't think you can get this one from Ulta. You can get their products from Ulta, but I didn't see it. I wasn't able to tag it in the video in my YouTube shopping. If you want an individual product, this one is my favorite so far, to be honest. Then you can shop this. That's super cute. Isn't it? Oh, do they? I have an Amazon store too. I'll tag it. I'll take a look. On YouTube shopping, I just tagged everything that was possible, and I only had two choices. One was Ulta, and one was something I'd never heard of, like I herb. I don't know, I herb. Whatever, something I never heard of. But I know Pixie is British, right? But Ulta has it. I don't think. I don't know if Sephora carries it. This is pretty. Okay, so I'm not mad at this primer. When I put the primer on, I thought it was too much. It was thick, which means it's very smoothing. And I thought it was a white cast, but it's more of a glow underneath and a super blur. Right? Somebody just said they're 60, but they feel like 30. I don't feel 52, you know? I'm kind of obsessed with the Scarlet lip balm too. I used a brown ColourPop pencil and then this little Scarlet lip balm by Pixie. That is so cute. I'm so glad I changed my hair because these colors are perfect for this hair. No, this is a wig. This is a synthetic wig. It's like a $40 wig that I got. I would like it in the human hair version, but I haven't found one. This thick, this length, these curls, baby. I'm Burned Beauty 2018. Please like and share. Please double tap, share, like. We're doing Pixi Beauty. And I feel relaxed now. I'm not looking at the what happened comments. If you want to know what happened, just visit my page. I'm a domestic violence burn survivor. I got set on fire. And visit my page and subscribe because that really helps me. I am not going to hesitate to continue putting into the universe that I want to have 1 million subs on YouTube. I want to reach all around the world. I want to create content. I want to be able to support myself. I want all the things that I deserve out of life that I didn't have before. I never thought I could live on my own, make it on my own without a man, you know? And I say that because I was married. I've been married more of my life than I've been single. I'm 52. I got married when I was 22. And then I got divorced when I was 31, met the second husband when I was 31. That's what you're going to watch. That rebound person from your marriage, that's not your person, ever. Don't do that. That's how you get snuck up on when you're feeling vulnerable. And that's what happened. Because this guy wasn't at all acceptable for me. He wasn't a professional. I mean, he had a degree, but he wasn't doing anything with his life. I was established, had 2 kids, you know, and, it just, but he did the love bombing, and I'm thinking, this is my soulmate, because he just loves me so much. How could I be this in love? My eyes are bothering me, so we got to stop. I have, I wish I should have cleaned the lashes because they're kind of like, they're not perfect. And I know I'm not going anywhere, but I'm on camera. And it's not a clean pair. I mean, it's not a new pair, not dirty. They're not dirty. I put them in a case when I take them off. I never wear lower liner because it's really hard for me. I've got this redness under my eye is actually the inside of my eye from the way it's reconstructed, so it's better just to leave it alone. And I think it leaves my eyes open and bright. It makes them smaller and really it emphasizes how uneven they are. So make sure you're doing makeup you don't have to do it like everybody else. You do it for your look. What is in here? Day number 8. Antioxidant tonic. Kind of too late for that. Well, you don't drink it, do you? They shouldn't say tonic. When you say tonic, I think it's something you drink. This is makeup. Don't drink it. Preserving serum toner. Skin treats. So it's a nice toner. And I bet it's real jasmine-y. Their stuff is very gentle because I used their stuff last night. I used their eye patches last night. And they were just very gentle patches, There's some vodka in it. It's like tonic. They're British. In America, you're right. Gin goes in tonic. You mean tonic. Don't drink it. I did not tell you to drink Pixi Beauty. Welcome in. I have a video pinned. I'm just opening a Pixi Beauty thing today. Sometimes we have to be able to exist without having to explain why we look a certain way. Can you imagine if you went through life and people just kept asking you why you look a certain way? It doesn't bother me. It doesn't and it does. It bothers me because there's a lot of people who are really traumatized by that. And even I get tired. You can see my people watching. My subs are getting tired. I'm going to have to limit the lives to subscribers only because it's being asked so many times and it gets frustrating even for them. Thank you. Read the description. Can y'all see the description? Talk is all the way. I don't know what y'all can see because I'm new to doing the YouTube lives. Oh, it's I thought it was going to be more liquidy, but it's kind of a gel. I can't put it on my face since I already did my makeup. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it smells nice. It's not heavily scented. It just feels gentle and soft. Doesn't really do anything. Maybe I should put it somewhere else. It's hard to demonstrate things on skin grafts because not normal. I don't see any, not really glowing though. It's just, it feels soft and soothing, so I like this. It smells good, but not strong. Let me see, it's an antioxidant tonic, so that's anti-aging. I like this. This one gets the thumbs up as well. The antioxidant tonic. Like it. And it's a serum toner. Oops, sorry. Oh, my back has been hurting. I'm taking tomorrow off and I'm going to like walk Grady 3 times or something. My dog, just hang out. I'm going to try anyway. In reality, I'm going to edit content. I'm on every platform. Thank you, Sizzle Mom Song. Be kind or be quiet. Be kind or be gone. We don't care. Thank you. Thank you. That's amazing, because I was a wreck, y'all. Keep in mind, you don't know what's inside you. I was an absolute wreck while I was with that narcissist. My life was a wreck. What is this? Didn't I just open Flawless Beauty Primer? Is it another primer? Hydrating Glow Primer. Well, I can't use another primer. So there's the Flawless and Poreless Primer that I'm wearing that's like super blurring. And it's has maybe a silicone base. It's probably not silicone, but it's very smoothing. You can tell. See how smoothing? I've got definitely a glow. I haven't powdered anything because this kind of stuff I don't think you really need to. You're gonna glow or you're gonna glow. I love that lip balm. Scarlet Lip Balm by Pixi Beauty. I hope I tag it. I hope I tagged lip balm because I tagged everything I could in YouTube shopping. That's my favorite thing so far. Pretty color. Let's see what this primer is. I'm on 9, so we're almost done. Thank you. The Lippy. This is Pixi Beauty. We're opening their advent calendar. And it's Pixi Beauty Lip Treat. It's a lip balm. And it's in the advent calendar that I got here. It's 12 days. 12-day advent calendar by Pixi Beauty. I put in the description, there's a link where you can buy it. I have affiliate links, so it does help me if you buy through the link. But either way, I think you should order now if you're going to give it to someone. And then hopefully they could get it by the 13th. And then you open one a day until Christmas. But in reality, we open the whole thing at the same time because, come on. Seriously, no, I'm going to open it all. If you open it one a day, it wouldn't be so frustrating that the order that it's coming in. Flawless Beauty Primer, Hydrating Glow Primer. Now, what is the difference? I guess because this one is flawless and poreless, right? So this one has naturally perfecting and mattifying for no shine complexion. But of course I have a shine because I have other stuff on. And I use the serum. Primer helps to minimize the appearance of pores, prolongs makeup stay, skin texture improves with the velvety finish, has salicylic acid to help clear skin, added rose and vitamin E for extra care, prepped for flawless application, matte finish for all skin types. So that's the one I put on. But how matte is it really? I used the ColourPop Hydrate Pretty Finish, whatever it's called, Pretty Fresh Foundation. That has hyaluronic acid, so it glows. So the ColourPop really is doing something because that was a very mattifying primer. I didn't realize how glowy the ColourPop is on its own. And then this primer is the Flawless Beauty Primer on day 9, and I think it's just going to be few drops, mix into your foundation or use solo. Glow enhancing primer, evens out skin tone, promotes a youthful glow, balances hydration. So it just depends on which look you want. If you want a more matte finish, if you use the matte foundation on top, the Flawless and Poreless is the one. And then this one would be the one I would use, like the Glow. Thank y'all. I feel so happy because I'm not really wearing makeup today. I'm just wearing stuff out of the Pixie calendar, the Advent calendar. So I think if you're over 40, I really like the glowy makeup more. Some people just have a beautiful skin and it doesn't matter. but it can look really dry when you do a super matte finish. It can look super dry. I don't think these are waterproof. These are primer, so these are not, and definitely not the balm. These are things that are really good for your skin. So if you're a no makeup person or a no makeup person, Pixi Beauty is really good. And if you're a makeup person, it's good because, I say all the time that I don't wear makeup when I go to Beverly Hills but when I say I don't wear makeup, I really mean I have on eyeliner, lashes, lip liner. It mainly means I didn't really do a lot to the to my skin, like I didn't wear foundation. My curls are heatless because this is a wig, a synthetic one by Outre. It's like a $40 wig, and I wish it was an expensive wig that I could wear all the time because I think this is really me. I feel glamorous in this one. Not too long, glamorous. I love the color. I think that Pixie is made in England. Hold on. I think Pixie is a British brand. Let me see. They've donated to the nonprofit here. Are they British or are they from Texas? I might be making stuff up. Hold on. Made in Stockholm. Oh, Los Angeles, Pixie. Where's Pixie from? Our very first boutique was on Carnaby Street in London. And over 25 years, Pixie has created fuss-free, glow-enhancing essentials, skincare and makeup alike, all packed with botanicals and skin-loving ingredients. And this collection is their best-selling Icons of Glow in this calendar. The link in my thing. Did I just take something out and forget it? Did I take out 10? I did. No, I didn't take it out. 10. Number 10. You can do this. You can gift this to somebody. This is a really great gift for someone who really loves skincare and makeup together. Right? It's like daytime, and I can pin it up in the back, really. I'm going to get another of these wigs. I don't care if they're synthetic. They're pretty, right? Bye. Bye. Tack is all the way. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe and come back. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications when we're live. I'm still trying to determine what the best schedule is. Because I think last Friday we had a couple thousand people in the room. Now we have a few hundred. So I don't know how it's going to go. Bye. Thank you. Oh, yes, you can hype. That's a thing you can do. Like, share, subscribe, hype. Thank you for all the gifts that you give, but also just subscribing and helping build the platform. That's so meaningful to me and so helpful. Thank you. Please come back. Please come back. Lip tone. Lip tone. These are nice products. I like these products. I didn't know there was a lip tone. Works with lips pH level to give a glossy tint that's an enhanced version of your own lip color. Thank you. Thank you for subbing. Stormy, thank you for the flower. Y'all take a minute and sub. I do use setting spray. I haven't yet because I'm just doing stuff out of here. I use different setting sprays depending on what makeup I've done and what look I want. But pretty consistently, lately I've been using the one size powder melt. But you really should use a finishing spray after that because it's kind of tacky. So I don't use any aerosol sprays. I don't like it. I'm a burn survivor. I don't care for anything that's got butane in it. I do have Ben Nye Final Seal, and if I were going to a festival, that's what I would put on at the end. There's a One Size Beauty. Oh, that's thick. It's gonna mess up my stuff. I'm putting it on top of the balm just to see what it does. One Size is pretty popular. On Till Dawn or whatever it's called. For me, it's called Looks Like a Desert. Too dry. Really absorbs oil. Okay, so that's a blurring kind of thing too. Oh, everyone gets 3 hypes a week? Oh, great. please hype me. Everyone gets 3 hypes a week. I would love them if you use it on me so we can grow. I am definitely one way or another going to have a million. Getting a million subscribers on YouTube is like moving a mountain because everyone is very selective. It's not like the other platforms. I feel like is everybody chatting? Is it stuck? Y'all chatting? There you go. Keep chatting. You got to keep chatting. Keep double tapping. And please do subscribe so that you'll get a notification and so that you can chat next time. Because we are shutting it down. Number 11 is a big one. I bet it's a mask. This little lippy thing is nice, but I like the finish of the dewy lip balm better. So I'm going to put some more on in a minute. This one is really thick and blurry. The lip, whatever it's called, lip tone. I bet you could put like a color on top of it and your lips would be a lot smoother. It's very smoothing. 11. I didn't miss any, did I? 11. It's a hard to not tear up calendar. I can't keep it pretty. It's not going to be a piece that I keep. Let's see. Oh, another eye mask. I'm so happy because I really like the ones I did last night. This one is the Detoxify. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sunday. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Jenna. Those Sundays are cute. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Thank you for all the super chats and gifts and stuff. Detoxify. Oh, caffeine and cucumber eye mask. So this is the one you would use before you do your makeup. I did one last night it was a PM eye mask, and it was very soothing. It had like jasmine and vitamin A in it, very nourishing and very soothing. The caffeine is what will depuff you before you do your makeup. Caffeine will at least temporarily really tighten up and depuff, and it'll tighten any wrinkles. So use this one before makeup. Pixi Beauty Detoxify. And remember, these are their best selling things, right? Thank you, Michael Danger. I like your name. I look like hot cocoa. Y'all are so much fun. Keep the fun comments coming. Those are awesome. Oh, would you buy some of this, some Pixi Beauty on Black Friday? Thank you. I look like a goddess. That's crazy. From the. Thank you for that. I need some compliments. I need a little. I feel I need a hug. I showed up today needing a hug, and y'all are giving it. I live alone. I needed a hug. What did I just put on? Why do I have 2 of these? I feel so crazy sometimes. I'm telling you. Preparation H. I think Preparation H is good, but you need to be careful. I don't think that's something you're supposed to use on your face. You need to be really careful. You're dealing with restriction. I know it can be done. Thank you, Zuggy. Yes, please send hugs. Send me a hug. I just need a hug. You like this shined beauty? Silly are you? This is minimal makeup. The only thing I took out that wasn't in this box was my foundation, and just to put it on top of the primer. And that primer is super blurring. This is a lace front. It's a lace front synthetic by Outre Hair. I'll tag it for you after the show. I'll put a link in the description because I don't know the name of it. It's a really pretty wig. I've worn it several times and it still looks good, It's a little tangled right here. I need to put something on it. But I combed it out and put some synthetic wig spray on it, synthetic conditioner, a little bit of shine spray, and it's really coming right back. And I've been photographed in it, I know, several times. I like to wear this when there's a red carpet because it looks so glam. And, but you can be glam every day. Just walk around glam. I like to be glam to walk the dog. See, I want to not wear makeup but still be glam. Hey, hey, hello everyone. You can read my description. I'm a domestic violence burn survivor. So I got set on fire 7 years ago. Oh my God, it'll be 7 years on December 18th. It'll be 7 years on December 18th since it happened. Okay, this is the last one. Number 12. What is it? It's jiggling. I would be so happy if it were a setting spray. It's a setting spray. Yes. Oh, it's Pixi Beauty. And it says it's a makeup fixing mist. Yes. Year 7 date. Who wants to go on a date, Michael? You got danger in your name. I've been playing with you because I'm not ever dating again. I'm done. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. No more for me. Me and my dog. Me and my dog and building an empire. Empire. He literally got danger in his name, y'all. I'm like, let me talk to him. See, that's why I don't. Prove the point. My dog is half chocolate lab and half German short-haired pointer. He's a big boy. He's 126 pounds. It gets dark here so early, it's depressing. You know, like, and before where we lived, it was the suburbs, kind of the very, it was kind of a very wealthy area. So even if it was dark, I could put Grady in the car, go 2 blocks to the dog park that also had like all kinds of people around, tennis courts, basketball courts, fucking, I mean, oh, sorry, like crazy stuff like lacrosse fields and stuff. So you could go there and just, even if it was dark, there were big lights on and you were safe. But here, I can't even walk in my front yard. Maybe, eventually I'll get to a nicer place, but LA is expensive. I'm not in a bad area. If you walk around the corner, everything is, really nice. It's just different here. I lost my glasses. Are they on my face? Oh, God. So what did I do with them? Okay. Here we go. Thank you. My subs are so, my mods are so amazing. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Mitzi and Red and Little Four Sweets. Double tap to like. I'm in California. I like to be glam. Both of my lashes and my hair, you can get on Amazon. You could get them both for under $50. Yeah, lights don't make us safe, but the lights there in the area made us safe. You still stay strapped. You're in Georgia, you stay strapped. It's all right. The police are around the corner and you take care of yourself. California, you don't stay strapped. Makeup setting mist. Pixie Skin Treats Makeup Setting Mist. I can tell. I don't know what's in it that I can tell it's nice. There's no way I can read that. No chance. There's no glasses strong enough to make me read that. Grady's shaking his head. He's getting up because it's 4:48. Normally I end at 4:30, but I started later today. And at 4:30 and go for a walk. He can tell time. He's about to come fussing. Let's try the makeup fixing mist because I hope it's dewy. Oh, it's very fine. This is the way I do makeup mist. Like, we just keep going. It's very fine. I can't feel it hitting my face. It's a very fine mist. I thought he was going to about do his water ASMR, but instead he's laying down on the floor, leering at me in disapproval. But you can't see him. I would show you, except You can't actually see him. He's a brown dog, and he's behind an ottoman. Okay, so it's still very glowy. That was a very fine mist. It smells nice. So I'm basically wearing skincare, right? Basically wearing skincare. That, I love that. You can go out, especially on days off. You don't feel like doing a lot of makeup. This you could do in minutes. I keep I keep Merit Beauty tinted sunscreen in my bathroom. And I keep some lashes there and some glue. So on days that I'm not going to sit down and do makeup, I'll just put on some lashes after I get out. And I always wear sunscreen. So the color is a little bit off on the Merit Beauty. That's why you don't see me using it a lot. But I'll just put a little dab on. And I use another sunscreen as well. And it really makes it pretty and glowy and protected. And I go with it. Just some liner. And not real liner, you know, just tight line. Oh, the sun is horrible on the grafted skin. It is a nightmare. There's nothing you can do. You can wear the sunblock, and it'll just burn you right through your clothes if you're in it. You know, I can't sit by a window with light coming through it. I just can't do it. It feels like you're about to burst into flames. That's the only way I can describe it. Here he comes. Hello, sugar. What's up? Hold on. Hope this isn't a mistake and I dropped the phone. Where are you? Don't hide from the camera. He hates the camera. Grady. 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 Everybody says hello, Grady. He does not like the camera. He understands it. So, Mama, you can tell you might be an influencer when your dog knows what a camera is. I can't believe it. I never wanted to take pictures before. I'm hardly pictured in anything, and I regret it. The water. Oh, are you out of... He didn't even drink the water. He's in his feelings. Hopefully he's feeling better. Yesterday, he really upset me. He was so sick. Finding that those antibiotic drops is awesome. You know? Look, I'm fixing my thing. Well, you're leaving, MXRI edits. You sound like the opposite. You sound like a coward. Michael Danger's still dangerous. I'm fixing this because I didn't close it before I put the cap on. And I really, really like it. So I got my spatula and I'm going to do it just as the same as if you were depotting a lipstick, because we make our own palettes, right? I have my own lipstick palette I made. I just don't know where it is. I meant to make all palettes, but got to be dedicated. Yeah, right? Grady's a sweetie. Look, I got a little extra. I'm really, you know, if I want to be this glowy, I'm pretty fond of the product. It's a big bowl. It's a big dog drinking out of a big bowl. That's what it sounds like in the middle of the night as well. When you say what's good to tighten the skin and dry skin, try some growth factor serum. I use Allies of Skin, and I know people see it and they're like, oh my God, it's so expensive. It's because it works. And, you know, I was fortunate enough to get it, and it's changed my skin so much. Try growth factor, or try, for dry skin, I've never really, my skin isn't actually dry. I like the beta glucan moisture serum, beta glucan, but get a good one like Allies. It's greater than hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid can, I learned coming to California, I think he's out of water. There we go. I didn't give him as much. He's like, girl. Hyaluronic acid in a climate like LA, where it's very dry, can actually dry your skin some. Hyaluronic acid holds 1,000 times its weight in water, no matter what. So you put it on your face, you make sure you put it on damp skin. But if the climate is super dry, it will it will take the moisture out of you. Crazy, because I was in Georgia in the super humidity all those years, and hyaluronic acid and niacinamide were my salvation. But you can kick it up a level from that, like beta glucan and growth factor. Thank you, Bristol Jones. He ain't in jail, but he'll be the other. He's not in jail, but he will be in the other. And I'm so happy that I have the freedom of not worrying about him anymore. The only thing I care about is what happens to me. I need to get the divorce isn't finalized, right? I'm hoping to have everything done by the end of the year because I want to go into 2026 just with none of that baggage. Once I get my money, because I need my money, so I'm not always in these situations, you know, um, then I let go. I've done everything I can do and told the police, I've done everything I can do. You let go, let God. Every time I let go, things work out for me. Every time I surrender, things work out. If they put the same products in all of their advent calendars, I believe so. I believe all the advent calendars are exactly the same. So it would be the same colors and the same everything because it's listed on the back of the box. And this is their icons, the Festive Glow Hall of Fame. So these are like their best sellers or their big products. Inspired by, wait a minute, limited edition calendar countdown celebrates glow icons that have helped enhance natural radiance since 1999. You'll find 12 skin loving favorites designed to brighten, hydrate, and elevate your festive routine with ease. I would be super happy to look like this on Christmas morning without spending any time on it, you know? The primer, I really did not have faith in the primer, okay? But now I am smooth, baby. I want it down here now because that looks so smooth. Um, some primer, a little foundation, a little blush you can put on with your fingers, lip balm you can put on without looking if you wanted. I used a lip liner for depth and dimension, but you don't have to if you don't want to. You could just put on the balm, put on a little mascara. It came with a brow gel, do your brows, bam. Did y'all subscribe? I'm exhausted today. I came on live because I wanted to. It's my, I'm trying to rebuild my stamina. Because I guess this is technically why you're classified as permanently disabled. I hate that though. I don't want to be that, but I get reminders just when I get so physically tired that it feels like chronic fatigue. But I think that's because I had events. I had to go to the doctor. I had to go to the doctor in Beverly Hills Tuesday, which is an adventure. It takes forever to drive there. It's only like 6 or 7 miles, but you have to go over the hill, so you got to get through the canyons. It just it's so annoying. And then I spent a day in Long Beach. Girlfriend material. Hope you're still. Look at Michael Danger. He's a oh, he got those lines. Yeah, so it's just a long week, and then you get spiritually worn out. I'm going to have surgery though. I'm super grateful that Dr. Mani, my plastic surgeon, Dr. Mani and Dr. Vranis, they are like the big guys. Dr. Mani's like the Beverly Hills, he is the top of the plastic surgery food chain. And he's one of those guys you've never heard of because he's only working on the stars and people that don't talk about it, people that say they didn't get plastic surgery, they're just like drinking lemon water and using their skincare. Those people, they're just meditating, drinking lemon water, but really they're in the plastic surgeon's office. Like when you go in, there's never anybody there. The door, you have to be buzzed in, right, with the camera. And then there's like, he only has 2 rooms, or 3 really. Um, but you go in and the doors are always shut. You never pass each other in the hall. It's crazy. It's so cool. But he's going to do, I've got this lump right here. Do you see it? I thought it was a tumor, but it's really like a cyst. And they've checked it. It's really big. And they've checked it. They don't know what it is. Um, they did the cytology and it didn't come back as kind of anything. It's just like a fluid filled sac, but it's hard. And it has to be surgically removed because it's gotten infected like twice since I got it. This started Labor Day. So I've just been I was sick for about 3 weeks when it started. And the heart charm bracelet, this is Tiffany. You buy it from Tiffany. They have the matching necklace. I have the matching necklace too. Tiffany Jewelers. No, it's not scar tissue because this just came up. I didn't have it. And Dr. Mani had just done a surgery right here called a Z-plasty. So when you have a scar in your neck, when you have the grafts, it'll get stuck, right? Do you see? On this side, I don't have grafts. But right here, do you see how it kind of stretches? These bands are called contractures, and they're like thick bands of scar tissue. And sometimes you'll get stuck, right? Like in the beginning, when I turned, I had to do like this because my neck was stuck. So over the years, it's been worked on so I can turn my head almost all the way. But it was getting a little bit stuck. So he did a Z-plasty. When they get stuck, they will cut like a Z, literally. Cut a Z and then redo it, and that breaks up the scar tissue. You can cut the Z and flip the skin if necessary, but I don't know. They just cut through it and it fixes it. So he had just done that, and my jawline, baby, it was snatched. I know I have these skin grafts and everything, but he snatched it because he's so good. And then here come this thing. So they said it could just be like an infection from like a microscope because I told him I didn't scratch my skin. They saw me dermaplaning. They thought I cut myself. I did not cut myself, but they said sometimes you have microscopic scrapes and it just gets infected. But I've had a CT scan, and did I have an X-ray? I can't remember. No, I had a CT scan, and then I had cytology done, a guided biopsy done about a month ago. But it's not cancer, so is what it is. The good news is having this surgery opened me up to being able to get rid of the. Y'all going when I come back after December 29th, y'all are going to be like, why is she so much smaller right here? Because they agreed to do it. I'm going to make this smaller because it's bothering me, it's hurting me. It's got to go. So it gave me the opportunity to do that. And now that I have like a modeling, I know I'm going to get modeling jobs. I'm determined to do it. Dance moms, that's cool. Thank you for 100. Well, if I get a cut, it's just like anything else. No big deal. I try not to get a cut. You have to be careful not to get infected. Bacteria doesn't live on the skin grafts, right? So this skin came from my lower body. Thank you, your fave skincare girly. The bacteria doesn't live on here at all. Nothing lives on the skin. So on your skin, you have good bacteria and bad bacteria. And it protects you from things like staph infection, strep, all the things that are also on your skin. It keeps you from getting infected. When you have the skin grafts, once they take the skin from your lower body and process it to put it on the burned area where the burn was, then it no longer has any pores in it. I can't sweat. My face, these skin grafts do not sweat. There's no pimples. There's no bacteria. So if you cut it, you can very easily get an infection. That's what kills burn survivors, is infection. You know, I got burned because I got set on fire by my husband. I think it's been a couple hours now. I'm going to shut it down for today. Are y'all subscribing? I'm going to give you a minute because next time we come in on Sunday, it's going to be a sub only chat so that we can minimize all the questions about what happened. So you got to be able to live your life too. If I didn't have the burns and I was sitting talking about the Pixie calendar, we would only be talking about the calendar. I have a lot of videos posted about makeup and skincare. Trying to make more. I just need more hours in the day. This pretty. This worked out, didn't it? No makeup. This is the Pixi Beauty Advent Calendar. Thank you so much, Pixi Beauty, for sending me this. My favorite part is the lip balm. I don't know if I tagged it down here in the YouTube shopping, but if I did, just put in your cart because I know it's through Ulta. Like, even though you're shopping through YouTube, the link would just be like Ulta Beauty. Um, this is my favorite thing. I love that scarlet color. Isn't it pretty? My skincare routine is all Allies of Skin. I'm going to make a new video for it. Allies of Skin is pricey, but it's pricey because it works, and that's what it costs to put the ingredients in it that work. So the copper tripeptides are designed to heal third-degree burns, so it really improves the appearance of scars. Um, it restores the skin barrier, but also over the past year, I've been having nanofat injections, so I've been blessed with stem cells. Yeah, you see me on Insta. Hey, great production. I'm on every platform. Somehow I get content on every platform. Thank you, Grisha Perez. Thank you for the floating heart. Healthcare has come so far, but this isn't part of healthcare for a burn survivor. I got blessed with, first of all, I got blessed with Grady Hospital that saved my life because they have such an amazing burn unit. They're in Atlanta. They have one of the best in the country. I'll argue when Dr. Ingram was there, he passed away, but he was there when I was, and he was a savant. He saved lives that wouldn't have been saved by anyone else. And he did skin grafts in a way. Look at it. The skin grafts don't have raised scars. They didn't from the beginning. And then I got noticed um, by doing social media, which is such an odd thing. If I hadn't gone into social media, I don't know. I wouldn't be supporting myself. I'd have to be like in a home. Can you imagine instead of sitting here being all glam and happy, me sitting crunched over in like a home? You're one decision away from a different life. You're one little decision away from a whole different life. So doing social media, posting a video to tell my Facebook friends what happened to me because it had been 2 years. I hadn't posted, I hadn't shown my face. Nobody knew what happened, only a few people that were close. Nobody checked up on me either. You will know who your friends are when something like this happens. The people that checked up were the people that cared, that even noticed I was gone. But I wanted to reintroduce myself to the world, so I made a video. And people started messaging me like, oh, I love your makeup, because I wasn't doing my makeup then. I looked a lot different. Your makeup and your hair, and I've been through X, Y, and Z. I have burns and whatever. And so I started making tutorials. And I learned how to do social media. And then I started doing live streams. And the live streams helped me remember what really happened because I started telling my story every day, 5 days a week. And eventually, telling my story, I would say the words that I had prepared to say while I was doing the live and doing my makeup, but my mind would flash and I would get a different picture. And I would pause and I'd be like, oh, I have PTSD. Grady, I'm still working, honey. Lay down. He's super mad. He just got up and looked out and it's dark outside and he's super mad because we normally have a different schedule. He's realizing he's not getting another walkie today. But we have a backyard to play in. And I'll throw the ball and stuff. Yeah, so that helped me remember. That got me out of the bad situation, but How was I going to take care of myself? You know, I'm not independently wealthy, and even with the settlement, it's not enough to live on forever. So, not enough to live on for more than a few years, probably. And I always wanted to do something with my life. I wanted to leave a legacy, but it wasn't happening. While I was with this man, I had to be smaller. I had to minimize my dreams and minimize all everything about me so that he felt bigger. And just all these little decisions have led to so much. And then I'm making content for Allies of Skin, my skincare brand, right? They had gifted me this skincare and it was amazing. It helped me so much. I was glowing up and people were like, what are you doing different? Using their growth factor and copper tripeptides. And I did a paid ad for them and it was viral. And because that ad was viral, Face Forward International saw me, and they are the nonprofit here in Los Angeles that does donates plastic surgery and reconstruction to survivors of domestic violence and human trafficking and violent crimes. I had never heard of them. They found me. And when they found me, I wasn't even speaking publicly about what had happened to me, that it wasn't an accident. I hadn't told anyone yet publicly because I wasn't in a safe place. But when they contacted me by email, I thought they wanted me to be an ambassador. I didn't think they wanted to help me. That's not what it said. He, a lot people contact me all the time to run, make a post for their nonprofit, whatever. So I thought that's what they were doing, but the gentleman told me what they do, and I was like, I'm really interested in helping you. I'd love to be an ambassador. I'm just figuring out in my life that this was on purpose and that I'm a domestic violence survivor. So I definitely would love to help spread the word so people know about your organization. And then I put the meeting off for 2 weeks because I was working really hard to try to make money to survive. I was living alone in Georgia with the restraining order at that time. Really felt lost, really felt trapped, trying to figure out how am I going to be able to afford to move and get my own place? Where am I going to live? I was going to move back to North Carolina to be near Travis. He's like my brother. He's a first cousin, but he's a brother, right? Um, so I'm going to move back to North Carolina, move to a small town. And I was like, well, I can just get on a plane for influencer events or whatever, right? It wouldn't have worked. It was a bad plan. You need to be close because the events pop up. Like I get a message today, hey, can you be somewhere Sunday? Or hey, can you be somewhere tomorrow? So flying would have never worked. I mean, a lot of the events you plan in advance, but would you want to get on a plane? They don't provide airfare for you. For most of the things, they don't provide transportation. Even when you're big, you're expected to get there on your own. So, the really good ones will send you an Uber Black, like Rock Skincare. The ones who take me to Beverly Hills usually send an Uber Black, but that's it. So I didn't really know how that worked. But, by telling them, then he told the executive director of Face Forward, like, oh, yeah, you can talk to her because they were looking for someone who could bring awareness to Face Forward. But in return, they were offering plastic surgery, $1 million in plastic surgery, basically. And that's crazy. I didn't expect it. I got on the phone with her. I put off the meeting because I was busy. They emailed me again. I said, okay, let's just do it. I've got time between my show and therapy, right? I've got like an hour in my schedule. Let's talk. And I get on the phone and she's like, oh yeah, but I see that you're beautiful and we could help you, but it looks like looking at your content that this was an accident. And then she waited because the guy didn't tell her what I said. He didn't betray my confidence from what I put in that email because I told him, I don't know why I'm telling a stranger this, but here it is. No idea why I was inspired to do that. And I was about to change my email address the next day to my agent's email address also, so they wouldn't even have reached me. But when she said that, I was like, oh no, well, actually, lots of people know what really happened to people close to me, but I haven't announced it publicly because I need to get out of Georgia or get to a safe place before I can talk about it. The domestic violence organizations and everyone I spoke to told me, these guys can go on a rampage. He's already set you on fire. So what happens when he just flips out, right? The lip combo, look, shop the Pixi Beauty lip balm. This is nothing but ColourPop lip liner and Pixi Beauty Scarlet lip balm. Click the links if there's a link for lip balm in the video, click that, or click the link for the advent calendar because I absolutely adore this. I didn't expect it to be such a nice color, or to have the pigment that it does. It's really nice. So anyway, I told her, I was like, no, well, gosh, I haven't come publicly, but, I understand what these ladies are going through and I can help get the word out. And she said, you're beautiful and you've got really good skin grafts, but I see, around your eyes and your nose, we could help you because I didn't have any nostrils this time last year. And I didn't think it could even be done. I didn't think they were offering me anything because I'd been told it would be too big a risk to even reconstruct my nose, right? By the burn surgeons. They just really didn't want to do it because that's an insurance situation. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you for the gifts. So I didn't even think it was possible to look like this. And she said, yeah, Dr. Mark Monty, he's amazing. Like, he's the man. And I'm thinking, I've never heard of this guy. I don't know. He's the guy, right? He's the guy that people get on a plane and fly from Europe for. Oh, he did Huda Beauty's nose. Huda Katan researched getting a nose job for 3 years and then chose him. I only know because there was an article in the waiting room or in the exam room the first day I went. And I was like, what is Huda Beauty doing on the wall? And he's like, oh, I did Huda's nose. And he says, he's an amazing guy. And he says, she was a millionaire when I met her, but I did her nose and now she's a billionaire. So he's like, that surgeon, they got to have an ego and a humor or you don't even want them. If you've got a timid surgeon, you go somewhere else. They need to have a big ego. I need you to be the man. I need you to be the man. So, thank you, Tonya. My name is Tonya, except with an O, TonyA. I don't know if you're Tanya or Tonya. Thank you. My necklace, I got this made in Georgia. It's a jeweler in Georgia, and this one is Dareth Colburn. This is just one necklace by Dareth Colburn. Look that up. I don't know if they still make this particular necklace, but this one is just kind of costume jewelry, or maybe it's silver. I don't really know. It hasn't tarnished, and I don't take it off in the shower. So I guess it's silver. They gifted it to me. Thank you for the so pretties. But when she said that, I didn't know who he was, but she and I were talking, and I was at a moment where I had surrendered. I didn't know how I was going to get out of that house. I was scared every night going to sleep that he was going to come and set the house on fire because I was still in the house. He knew where I was. He was out with the restraining order. I didn't know what was going to happen. And he's still thinking he can talk to me. He's breaking the restraining order and stuff. And just by texting, he showed up at the house. And so when she said, we can reconstruct your nose, and we have a place in Los Angeles where you can live, and you can live. And I was like, I need to bring my dog, my emotional support animal. Can I bring my dog? Because if I can't bring my dog, I'm not coming. Right? That's why I wasn't in a shelter, because they have a shelter, a women's shelter, but you can't bring your dog. You have to put him in a kennel, and I just couldn't do it. He's all I have. I'm gonna make myself cry. He's all I have, and especially at that time, he was absolutely all I had. I have friends that are distant, good friends, but he was all I had that I could touch. Thank you, Witch's Grave. The nose is so good. I didn't even contour it, right? This is with no contour and bronzer on my face. This is just Pixie Beauty Advent calendar makeup today. And she said, okay, I think we can do that. because one of the board members owned the house that they were putting people in. And she's like, okay, I'll talk to the board and see. Because I said, yes, immediately, I will do it. And then she asked Dr. Mani, and she just told me yesterday, she was like, it never happened before that I texted Dr. Mani and Deborah. Deborah is the founder of Face Word International, and she lives in Dubai. And she said, I texted both of them and told them your story and sent them a link to your content so they could see you. And she said that his immediate answer was, how soon can she be here? And that's amazing because that was August 15th. And 40 days and 40 nights later, Grady and I were pulling into the driveway of the Face Forward house in Los Angeles. Oh, bye, Kaylee. Please subscribe so you can come back. We're going to limit comments on the next live. Thank you, the Lime Warrior. That's such a sweet thing. And Tai, I don't know if it's Taishi. Thank you for the floating heart. And thank you for the compliments. I see y'all, but I'm trying to stay focused. I don't have skin cancer. These are skin grafts. I had 3rd and 4th degree burns to my face, upper 35% of my body, which means all the skin had to be scraped away and replaced. Thank you, Kim. 3rd and 4th degree burns don't heal. The skin is dead. You take it away and you put new skin. New skin from my lower body. That's how good my surgeons are that I'm talking about. That people don't know I'm a burn survivor. Just looking right here, they're not quite sure. They know something's different, but they don't know what. And that's amazing. The eyes bother me. So yeah, I'm getting here, but it didn't happen until I was completely beaten. I kept fighting it for years. I was like, I'm going to make this money. I'm going to do this. I got to get this. I just got to do this. I have a plan. I got to do this. None of it worked. And I got I was in despair. Initially, I was in the hospital 6 months. I was in a coma for 2 months. In the hospital 6 months. And then I still had to learn to walk and talk and swallow again and stuff. Came home with a wheelchair, a tracheotomy, and a feeding tube. But eventually the hospital puts you out. You can only stay so long because I'd already run up like $2.5 million by the first 6 months. That's what the bill was. Oh, I get the Lime Wart. Yeah. Like my support animal, we are one. Recently I have to leave him alone when I go out. And before, he's always had me there or somebody in the house. And he had a babysitter for a while when we got here, a lady that I got on Rover. But now it's just not in the budget, right? So she moved away and it's just not in the budget to get a new one. So I have to leave him alone. I hate it. I don't even want to go out. I cannot stand to leave him at home alone. Because he just doesn't understand that because I couldn't even leave the house in the beginning. CC Winans. People keep saying CC Winans. I keep getting that. Thank you. Certain wigs, people are like, you look like CC Winans. That's pretty cool. But yeah, 40 days, 40 nights. Surrendered. I got here, and right now I am absolutely, positively surrendered. I moved, I got the new nose done. It took 4 surgeries. They put a big tissue expander on my head, then flipped the skin down. It looked like an elephant trunk. Thank you, your girl. This is makeup on skin grafts. This is real. Filters are ruining people, aren't they? Surrender is a powerful word. And I was in despair. And I got here and I was in despair when I moved in to this house because it costs so much to live in LA. I have money that I make. This is my day job. Social media is the only thing I do. I could never work I just couldn't work a job. I get too tired. Hopefully, I will one day be able to just work 40 hours a week. But I work a lot, but I take breaks and I have to be comfortable. You know what I mean? Like an office chair would kill me. I have a special chair now. I have one of the meditation chairs so I can move around. That's the only way I can do it is this guy. Like I can keep moving and you can cross your legs and you can put it up and down. I love this thing. But it's really only comfortable when you put your legs up. But you can sit any way you want on this chair. Oh, look, I'm stuck on the rug. So just special things that I've learned to do so that I can like sit for a long time or whatever in the same spot. Can't stand. And I was scared. Like I didn't have enough money after I moved in. It cost so much. First month, first month, deposit, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Set up this moving expense. And I was just scared. And that, oh, it was just awful. And I got to a point of despair and I surrendered. And everything has been okay. My rent's paid every month. I'm getting the money. I'm making the money and getting the money and paying the rent and getting things done. So surrender. I love y'all. Are y'all going to get Pixie Beauty? Because I feel pretty glowy and pretty in this. This is like my kind of makeup because it didn't take a lot of time. I could do it. You know, I asked myself, can I do this makeup standing at my bathroom mirror? Because I can't stand up very long anymore. I used to do my makeup standing up all the time. But can I do my look standing at my bathroom mirror? If I can, then it's an easy everyday go into the doctor. Hey, Minnesota, you got back from Kaylee. Um, yeah, I'm grateful to be here today. I'm tired, but I'm grateful. I'm going to take tomorrow off and I'll be back Sunday. If you haven't subscribed, please do because you're not going to be able to chat from here forward. You're not going to be able to chat. Oh, you're in Warner Robins. I was in Alpharetta or Johns Creek. I am getting stronger. I don't know the rose collection. I guess this is like the red collection because the blush that came in the advent calendar is ruby. And then I'm completely obsessed with my little scarlet lip balm. This stuff is really going to my bathroom for my days because I feel confident. I want to feel confident. For me, I have to have my lashes and eyeliner on. I have to have the brow wigs, right? These are glued on. I wear them all the time. I have to have brows. I have to have lashes. And because of lashes, you need a little bit of liner. And I have to have a lip. And so I had my lips tattooed. And I want to have my liner tattooed because that's the way I feel confident just walking out without any makeup. So this is really good for me. I always do my skincare though. I'm always going to have serums and stuff on, but I might not always have makeup. So Pixie Beauty is awesome. It will be tagged in the description. Y'all come back and see me Sunday. Oh, and if you need brow wigs, I will put a link if I can, but go to lashybrows.com. LASHY brows.com. And you can do no makeup. I'm only wearing a little bit of foundation on top of their primer. Then their blush that's super easy to put on. And my face feels good. So, what kind of oil? I use Bakuchiol at night by Allies of Skin. I have surgery scheduled for December 29th, y'all. I know you're a kid, Kaylee and Ashley. I don't think you're a kid, actually. 36. Stop it. You're going to get blocked. just for being a just for being a booger. You're going to get silenced. I have a thing right here that's getting removed on December 29th, and we're going to do a reduction right here. And if you want my story, please check my page. Please subscribe. If you want to send me a message, please subscribe and post to the community chat board. I will make sure that everything is tagged in the live replay, which we'll post in just a moment. And yeah, thank you, the Lyme Warrior. It'll be great. I'm excited about this surgery. I'm not excited about this part because they just told me. I'm trying to get off, but I do want to say one that this right here, I didn't think it was a big deal to remove it, but all the ENTs that were looking at it kept putting it off. So I've had this thing for months, since like Labor Day, and nobody wanted to take it out. So finally, Dr. Monty was like, I'll do it, right? Because they're afraid of cutting into the skin graft right here. They're afraid to cut into that. See how big that is? Can you see it? It's hard, it's not comfortable, but it doesn't hurt. So he said when they cut into it, he said there's a muscle right here, or I don't know if he said tendon, muscle, I forget, but something important, or nerve right here, that if it gets damaged along the way, when I smile, then my smile would be crooked. The lower lip would be crooked. But it has to be removed so I don't get sick again and get an infection, get septic right here at my neck and my brain. So, but he said even if that were to happen, it's not very likely. But I said, well, if it happens, can you fix it? He said, absolutely. Because he's that guy. He said, I never do anything that I can't fix. I hear you, sugar. I'm almost done. I hear you, Grady. You ate your food too? You don't need a thing. You're just mad about going late. I should have given you 3 walks today. So, and he said if it happens, he can put Botox in it. I don't know if he said put Botox in the other side to release it or something for a while. And then if it were a persistent problem, he would go in and cut the same thing on the other side and even out the smile. So like the top lip would be the same and the bottom lip would be wonky. I love to smile, so that really concerned me. But he's one of the best in the world. He spends most of his time traveling and teaching. He does live surgery in other countries to teach people his techniques, so it'll be okay. And even if it goes wrong, thanks for all the likes. Even if it goes wrong, he can fix it. He's that guy. All right, I love y'all. Thank you to the moderators. I know you're working hard. You'll work probably not very hard if we limit the chat to subscriber only. I do believe that's a possible thing to do, and that's going to happen from here forward. So I love y'all. Have a happy Saturday. I will see you live Sunday. I do 3 p.m. on Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Do you hear Grady? Can you hear? He's going, "Arr." I love y'all. So I'll see you Sunday. Subscribe, like, share, hype. And just remember that whatever you're going through, this too shall pass. Love y'all.